Hello, my name is Owen, and on Instagram you might know me as Backwards Barber, TikTok, Backwards Barber, Facebook, Backwards Barber, Reddit, Backwards Barber, and YouTube, you guessed it, the hair system guy. Exactly. So, why have I started this channel? Well, let's get into that, but first I'll tell you just a little bit about myself. First though, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, comment something, whatever, get the whole algorithm pumping, make shit happen. So anyways, let's talk a little bit, introduce myself. I've been a barber for about 7 years now. I started 2017 and I really like the career. Ever since I first started, I've seen so much potential in it, so much different options and avenues you can take to really make a good career out of it. One of the things that I first saw was hair systems, and I thought, like, damn, that's crazy. Like, this dude walked in, he looking like some random bald guy, and all of a sudden, boom, we got one of the friggin' I don't know, the guy looks like a famous dude, whatever. Sorry, I'm thinking on the fly. But anyway, I thought that was cool. I was like, that's what I want to do. So I waited for something to come closer to me. I wanted a hair system class to come close enough that I could learn it and I could go to that class in my city. But as I went, like, time passed and nothing was happening and no one was showing up. There's other classes, but they were all over the States and all over, Vancouver or Toronto or Montreal, somewhere where, like, it's a little far from me. So finally, lockdown happened, and at that point I was like, when I get out of this lockdown, I want to progress my career. And I looked and I saw that Hairskeen was doing a course in Calgary, and I was like, that's close as it's gonna get. Let's do it. So I booked that. I went out. I did the course. That was 2 years ago. Since then, it has been an uphill kind of learning thing. It took a while to kind of get word of the service out there. It seems like a new thing, but it's not. Hair systems have been around for decades. Think of toupees, right? You picture that stereotypical thing in your mind of the old dude walking through the Home Depot parking lot and his hair is just blasting in the wind, flapping around behind him. Like, that's a thing of the past. Just like everything else, technology has come a long way, including with hair systems. You put them up there for as long as you want. If you want to wear it for just a day, fine, there's a product for that. If you want to wear it for weeks, there's a product for that. And I'm going to basically teach you how you can wear it successfully without issue and you can actually enjoy it, because nobody wants to spend all this money, put something on their head and not know what the hell they're doing. So that's where I want to come in and make things different. So like I said, it's for decades hair systems have been a thing. They're kind of a weird thing though, in the sense that when hair systems done properly, you can't tell, you're not going to recognize it, your mind's not going to register it as a hair system, it's just someone with hair. So because of that, the only time anybody has seen hair systems in the past few decades is when they're terrible. Because of that, it puts a bad connotation on it. So the reason for that is because all the companies that have been doing this for so long have been keeping it on lockdown. It's funny because when I look at it, I see it as they're afraid. They're afraid that people are going to know how to do this. They're going to take their business and then they're not going to be able to charge them $8,000 a year to keep hair on their head. And as much as I'm a barber who's offering this service, I want to change that. I've always been a DIYer my whole life. And so because of that, I like to do things myself. Hair systems, since they've been hidden like that, and as a result we've only seen the bad ones, because of that they kind of have like a weird stigma attached to them. Since the companies that have been doing it for years, they don't even put signage on their buildings half the time. You don't know what it is. It's just a building with a door. You book an appointment online, they tell you where to go, you go there, they put your hair system on your head, they take a whole bunch of your money, they make you sign up, and then if anything happens, the front lifts a bit, or you don't know how to wash it properly and you get it too tangled, or you rip it, you have to go to them and get them to do everything for you. So how does that seem fun? How would it be nice to wear a hair system if anything happens, you're screwed. So like let's get rid of that. Like this isn't a secret anymore. People like to look good. They invest their time going to the gym and doing other things to make themselves look better. They invest their money buying everything from nice clothes to jewelry to paying for nice haircuts and getting themselves looking good. It's not a secret. It doesn't matter if you're a guy or a girl or anything else, anyone else, you want to look good, and there's nothing wrong with that. So for years, it's been normal for women to get hair extensions, and they go straight to their friends and brag. They're like, hey, check it out, got these new extensions, my hair's looking bomb. And they're like, oh my god, slay, or whatever they're saying nowadays. And it's like, why is it different for guys? Like, when your hair starts to go, you're supposed to just accept it and become bald and shave your head and be bald and bearded like everybody else out there. It's a good look for some, but like, not everybody wants that to be their end game, So because of that, what's wrong with getting a hair system? On top of that, there's a lot of reasons people get them. It isn't just for looks. It isn't just for that. Like, it isn't just for old balding. Sometimes people lose their hair due to medical issues, or stress, or luck of the draw genetics. And it isn't always men. Sometimes it's women. Sometimes it's even kids. And people shouldn't have to go through life and like life's hard enough. You shouldn't have to go through it and also have to worry about what people are going to say about you because you are bald for whatever reason. So because of that, hair systems, we need to break that stigma of hiding them and keeping them like some sort of secret thing, and put them out there so the people who might need that service can learn about it. Because right now, a lot of times when I tell people about hair systems, they didn't even know that was a thing. They've all seen toupees, but like they thought that toupees were bad, they didn't work, and they phased out. And they think that there hasn't been hair systems since. Truth is, there's been a lot. If they're done good, you can't tell. They say about 65 to 85% of men or something like that lose their hair in their life. That's a lot. So why is it that every single Hollywood actor's just got a wicked head of hair? The truth is they don't. They're going to see people like me and they're getting it done. They want to keep their reputation though of being, like the perfect person. So because of that, and because of how hair systems have been marketed for many years, they don't talk about it. They don't know. But there's lots of different celebrities wearing hair systems, and it's a lot more common than you would think it is. So anyways, that's kind of the introduction to my channel. If you follow along, we're going to go over everything from picking out what kind of system you need, deciding if a system's right for you. I'll tell you everything about taking care of it, how to fix anything that happen, any of the little issues that might happen, because let's be real, there's a learning curve to it. It isn't something you're just going to go to your stylist, get put on your head, and just go on with life. It'll get there, you'll get to that point where it's fine, it's just part of your routine. But when you haven't had hair on your head for X amount of years, and you've definitely never put it on with a method like this, then you're going to want to know how to take care of it. So follow along, subscribe, like, comment, like I said, anything to get the algorithm going. And we'll learn a lot of this together. So far I've tackled a lot of the problems and I've figured it out, and I've gotten to that point now where it's comfortable and it doesn't bother me to wear one. And so I want to help you guys get there. This can be something that you just don't worry about, and you have, and you look really good. And that's what we want to do. This is supposed to be fun. Life's supposed to be fun. You want to enjoy this. So together, let's break that stigma. Let's talk about it, educate. Let's get it out there, and yeah, let's see how big we can make this, because I think that hair systems have potential to be pretty big. And I think that when more people know about them and realize how easy it is to wear one and use one, then I think that it's going to be a more common thing. And so I want you guys to know how to take care of it, just like me, the stylist, knows how to take care of it. So thanks for watching, thanks for following, thanks for subscribing, thanks for all of that. I really do appreciate it, because when we build up a group of people who are talking about this, the word's going to get out there and we're all going to help learn together. And, you know, that's an exciting thing, especially for something like hair systems that has been so slept on for so long. You know, the old days of hiding in the corner and acting like it's some sort of shameful thing is gone, because it's not. You know, I like to think that humanity's evolved enough that we're past that. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'm Owen, and we will see you on the next video. Peace.